Have you ever felt that rush of anxiety before an important conversation, a date, or even a job interview? You're excited, but your nerves are in overdrive, and you start questioning, how can I appear confident when I feel so nervous? The good news is that there's a way to look calm, collected, and confident, even when you're freaking out on the inside. In today's video, we're going to show you how to look confident in any situation, even when you're feeling totally nervous. We'll break it down using tips from one of Hollywood's most charismatic stars, Tom Holland, who has turned his natural nervousness into a secret weapon for confidence. So, if you've ever felt like you're not living up to your potential in social situations, this video is for you. Let's dive in. The power of confidence in your body language. One of the easiest ways to look confident is by taking control of your body language. If you've ever been nervous in a situation, you probably noticed how your body reacts. You shrink, you cross your arms, or you avoid eye contact. But here's the thing, those little signs of nervousness are actually giving you away. Now, imagine this, you're in a conversation, and you start to feel the familiar anxiety creeping in. Most people would get quieter, pull back, or start fidgeting. But what if you did the opposite? Enter Tom Holland. Tom Holland is known for his charisma, and a huge part of his appeal is how he handles mistakes in conversation. Take a look at his funny interview with Jake Gyllenhaal, where Tom gets something hilariously wrong. While most people might freeze up or apologize profusely, Tom does something remarkable, he expands. He doesn't shy away from the mistake, instead, he laughs it off, gets more expressive, and even gets louder. This is one of the most powerful tools you can use in any interaction. When you make a mistake, instead of retreating, lean in. Get louder, get more expressive, and own the situation. This instantly communicates confidence, even if your mind is telling you to run for the hills. Calling yourself out with humor. Another reason Tom comes across as so likable is that he doesn't hide his mistakes, he calls himself out, and often does so with humor. Humor is one of the quickest ways to break the ice and make people feel at ease. Think about it. When you watch someone laugh at themselves in a lighthearted way, it makes them seem more human, more approachable, and more confident. For example, watch how Tom reacts when he answers a question wrong in a quiz about Spider-Man. Instead of shrinking away, he instantly laughs, calls out his mistake, and makes the whole situation feel less awkward. This shows us that confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about being able to laugh at yourself, and not taking yourself too seriously. Pro tip: if you make a mistake, smile, and don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. Your confidence will rise, and so will the respect others have for you. The smile that changes everything. Here's another secret weapon for looking confident when you're nervous: the power of a smile. It sounds simple, right? But there's a catch, it's not just about smiling when you feel good, it's about smiling before the situation even starts. Think about this. Imagine you're driving to a date or heading into a big presentation. You start to feel your nerves kicking in, and your heart races. Instead of focusing on the nerves, try this: smile. Yes, it might feel awkward at first, but here's the thing, smiling actively can change the way you feel. According to studies, the simple act of smiling can trick your brain into feeling more positive, less stressed, and more confident. Tom Holland himself has admitted that his best advice came from a director who told him to turn nerves into excitement. By smiling and framing your nervous energy as excitement, you'll instantly feel better about the situation, and it will show in your body language. Pro tip: smile before a big event or conversation. It shifts your mindset, calms your nerves, and makes you come across as friendly and approachable. The power of pausing. Now, let's talk about the power of a pause. In many situations, we're afraid of awkward silences. When someone asks us a question and we're not sure how to respond, we often fill the silence with words like, or, ah. But here's a secret, pausing can actually make you look more confident. Think about it. When you take a moment to gather your thoughts before responding, you signal that you're not rushed, you're not flustered, and that you're fully in control of the conversation. Watch Tom in this interview when he's asked a question. He pauses, looks up thoughtfully, and then answers in a way that feels deliberate and composed. Pro tip: when you're asked a question, pause before responding. Look up and away instead of down. This gives the impression that you're thinking carefully and adds a sense of calm to the conversation. The pause can even make your response sound more intelligent and thoughtful. Vulnerability. A key to charisma. A lot of people avoid showing vulnerability, thinking it will make them seem weak or unsure. But in reality, vulnerability is one of the most charismatic traits you can have. When you can admit your emotions openly, especially with a positive attitude, you gain respect. Tom Holland, for example, used to avoid showing emotions like crying, but over time, he became more open about his feelings. And guess what? This only made him more relatable and charismatic. When we see someone who can share their emotions without fear, it makes them seem more grounded, genuine, and confident. Tom talks about how he was emotional about a major moment in his career, and even though he's joking, it shows that he's comfortable with his vulnerability. Being open about your feelings not only makes you more likable, but it also shows that you're strong enough to express them. Pro tip: don't be afraid to show vulnerability. Whether it's admitting you're nervous or sharing something personal, doing so with confidence builds trust and draws people closer to you. Reenact your past self. Finally, let's talk about how to embrace your past self and use it to your advantage. Often, when we think of our past selves, especially the nervous versions, we cringe and want to forget those moments. But what if you could take that past nervousness and turn it into something charismatic? Tom Holland does this in his storytelling. He reenacts his nerves, excitement, and even panic from past experiences, making them hilarious and endearing. By acting out your past self, whether it's reenacting your first awkward meeting with someone or recalling a funny nervous moment, you create an engaging story that connects with others. This vulnerability, mixed with humor and confidence, is the perfect recipe for charisma. Pro tip: try reenacting past moments where you were nervous, but with a humorous twist. Not only does it make your story more entertaining, but it also shows your ability to laugh at yourself and grow from those experiences. So there you have it. Looking confident even when you're nervous isn't about faking it, it's about embracing the nerves and using them to your advantage. Whether it's adjusting your body language, smiling, pausing to think, being vulnerable, or reenacting past awkward moments, these simple strategies can help you look and feel more confident in any situation. Remember, confidence is a skill you can build, and with practice, you'll be able to show up as the best version of yourself, no matter how nervous you feel on the inside. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on building charisma and confidence. And as always, drop a comment below sharing your favorite tip or how you've handled your nerves in a tough situation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.